if you look at this page right here, right, it has like 3 faces, right? And then it has a little yellow section in the middle, okay? So what the T shape basically, as you can see, is shaped like a T, right? And then it just goes in the middle of the face. So each one of them have a different dimension, right? If you look at it, you have, and we can just draw those dimensions up here. We have a one that kind of looks like this right here. Looks like a giant T, where you can see this part of the T is very big. And then here, this one looks more like kind of a bow tie, right? And this will generally be when somebody's eyes are kind of going down like that. And then you have one where you have an arrow shape where the eyes are going like that. So keep in mind that there are more T shapes than this. But what this does is basically describe the relationship of the head of the eyes and nose to each other, okay? And then your mouth usually will go somewhere down here, if you can see how I'm demonstrating that. Okay, so what we'll do is we're gonna warm up first before we start getting into caricatures. We're gonna warm up with a couple of different. Start with, we're gonna make up our own little cartoons. Okay, so we'll start with our T shape here. Let's just make a little T shape. Okay, and this is an excellent way to start learning, especially for beginners, because it takes away the pressure of learning eyes and noses before you learn what the main idea of caricature is, which is your head shape. Okay, so we'll go here, and then what we'll do is we'll make a shape around that shape, right? And we'll create a little head. Okay, and then our mouth shape will go down here like this. And then usually this shape right here will also encompass your eyebrow shape. So with the T shape, right, you'll see here that I drew it where my eyebrows will kind of go up here on the top. So if this guy was kind of pissed off a little bit, that's kind of how he would look, right? And then we add our neck shape. Okay, so let's just do a few of those across the paper just to kind of get warmed up, all right? So let me see here. We'll make up another one. What if we did a guy with that looks kind of, I don't know, he looks kind of like his eyes kind of go up like this. So his eyebrows kind of go up like that. And then he got his nose shape that does like this. Okay. So this is telling me that my eye shapes are kind of going up like this, right? And then my eyebrows are going to be going up like this. Right? And then this is already our nose shape at the bottom. So all I have to do is add my mouth shape, whatever that may be. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and add my head shape to that idea. So before you learn how to do caricature, you just got to learn how to draw a face first. You know what I mean? You just got to learn what it takes to draw a face. Okay? All right. So let's keep going here. Let's see what other ones we can come up with here. Maybe we can do one that's kind of where it's shorter on one side, is big. This is a center line for it, right? And then on this side of the center line, everything is going to appear to be bigger because it might be at a 3/4 angle. So this is my eyes again in relation to my nose. And then you can see here that my brow line will fit right over the top of that. So with this caricature, it might look something like this here. All right, so you can see here I did a little bit of a 3/4 angle on the picture. Remember to take your time and have fun. This is supposed to be a fun exercise. Caricature in itself is supposed to be fun. You're not supposed to be stressed out trying to draw a cartoon of somebody, right? Okay. I am so like I went to the. I felt like I was broadcasting on the wrong page for some reason. And I was like, man, I must be broadcasting in the wrong place. Okay. All right, so here goes our eyebrows right here again. Again, we're practicing our T-shape method. Okay, so we're learning how to take these T shapes, right? And at first, if you just want to use a simple T, you can use a simple T. Okay. All right, T-shape. Okay, and then we'll draw a cartoon around the T shape. So this is a T shape. This is the mouth. Oh, look, TV, right? If you look at TV and then you just do like this, right? You can see here. This might be how the relationships between our nose and our mouth shape. Okay, see our eyes can go right under here. Our nose can go here. All right, so you can see how you can create a caricature like that, okay? So in fact, I'm gonna break it down a little bit easier. We're gonna use TV, right? T and V, right? Or we can use T and we can use TU, right? Or we can use T and the upside down U, right? Depending on what you guys feeling, right? So let's go with another. Or we can use this sign here. This is another one. This is a Y and a V. Right? So we have YV, TV, and then we have this arrow shape over a V. Okay? So these are all ways that you can place your features. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go with a Y and a V. So we'll do like this. Okay, and then we can see our eye shapes kind of going here. Okay. Okay, then I'm gonna go over here to an arrow. So maybe I might do this here. I might go over here and do this one again. Okay. Okay. Again, all of these are ways that you can learn to draw a caricature. Just again, guys, tips are awesome. If you feel like you're benefiting from the stream, you can tip, guys. Thank you so much for your tip. Okay. All right. So let's put it right over here, just so you'll have the information. All right. All right. Let me see here. Let's go over here. And we're going to keep practicing this T-shape idea. And we can make, we'll make some that's, just use our imagination. Oh, so that might be one guy. Then we have one guy that might be like this. That's a different type of T. Okay. And then we have, let me see. What if I do one like this? Okay, and then maybe one that's kind of 3/4 like this. So that might mean my cartoon's looking that way, right? This one might be looking straight, so 3/4. I might have my eyes kind of like this, and then my shape here. So then I can just bring my shape around here, and you can see here that this might be a kid, right? Looking in another direction, right? Just like that. Okay. All right. And then you can use whatever head shape you want to, you know. Use like beady eyes if the person has beady eyes. Right. As I look for the shape of the jaw and chin, I try to categorize the face as either lean or heavy. In a lean face, I can see the bones in the jaw, like this one, right? Like this. However, when we actually get to the point of examining the details, we will need to see more specifics in the shapes there. As I look for the shape of the jaw, okay, I get it. So in a lean face, I can see the jaw. In a heavy face, I do not. Okay, I get it. So in a lean face, we want to be able to, when we start doing our head shapes, we want to be able to see the bone structure. Okay, and then in a heavy face, we will not see the bone structure. So it's no bone. And what the heck does all that mean? Well, it's kind of like this. If you look here at this picture, you can see this would be a heavier face versus this face here. You can see all the curves of the bone structure here. But on this face here, you can't see all of that. So therefore, these would be two different types of cartoons. So if we're drawing a guy with a heavy face structure and we want to make fun of the jawline, well, we can do something like this and then put all the features kind of up to the top of the feature, up to the top of the shape. But here we can see this person has more of a leaner face, so we can see more of the curves in the jawline. And then we have to learn how to see the forehead shape versus the jawline shape. But pretty much that's what he's just trying to tell us here. Hey guys, I hope that you enjoyed that video tutorial. If you did, don't hesitate guys to go ahead and give us a like. Also guys, don't forget to hit the subscribe button below and the notifications button. This way, when we put up new material, you'll be the first to know. If you have any questions about our markers or pens or paper, and you'd like to know where I get some of the materials that I use here on my art stream, there's a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. And also guys, we'd like to welcome your questions and comments so that we can get some new ideas. You know, it's always good to have new, fresh ideas for our next and upcoming videos. Oh, and don't forget to check out these two super cool videos right here. So guys, thanks again for your love and support of our channel. You guys be safe out there. And as always, guys, I wish you happy cartooning.